May all sentient beings have happiness and cause of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May they never be apart from this land blessed that is free from suffering. May they remain in a state of equanimity, free from attachment and aversion to those near and far. May all sentient beings have. Ready? Mindfulness again. Awareness again. The benefit of practice in mindfulness again. The benefit of practice in mindfulness in everyday life makes your experience much more spacious, and it also brings in awareness of the what do you call it, everything, and with this awareness you're going to recognize that you and your activities are connecting with everything, and making each activity more direct and precious. So, benefit of practicing mindfulness, I'm going to teach that as much as I can today. Everything about mindfulness today and benefit of practice mindfulness. And as this awareness you develops, then you are able to see your emotions. You see, that is the sign of developing insight. And in addition, you will also feel more relaxed with the breathing, you know. So then there is no room for distance and what do you call it? These distractions, because you are not separate from what is there, what is here. So when you are connecting with everything, then I think you appreciate your life much more fully. And for example, if I see the kindness of my teachers, then I'm very much connecting with them. Then I appreciate more, because there is a connection. So if through this meditation, this mindfulness awareness, and then you're connecting everything, that helps you appreciate everything. You appreciate your life. You appreciate everything, and you understand how fortunate you are, because there is recognition. So it's like it's like a real flower, right? A real flower is more beautiful than fake flower, because of the process of change that a real flower goes through. You appreciate the seasons. You appreciate each seasons. Each seasons is a precious time. In this way, you understand the beauty of impermanence. You don't think about impermanence as a negative. Each season is different, and there is a qualities. So it grows, it helps the flower very beautifully. It's impermanent, but it's beautiful, it's fresh, it's beautiful. Then you can see through that kind of, wisdom and understanding. And then you see the beauty of impermanence. It has nothing at all to do with the past and the future. It is absolutely fresh and natural and truth and real. Through this meditation or experience, you will see the beauty of this truth, this nature, The present is right here. And if you are connecting with it, then you see many of your beautiful qualities are growing, like clear mind, what we call it, self-knowing wisdom, undistracted awareness, because you're connecting this right here, this present moment. And from this experience, you learn a different way of looking at life. So again, the life is like a flower. It grows very beautifully if it is connected with the right season, it is connected with the right causing conditions, then it will grow very beautifully. If you are connecting with this present moment through this meditation, then your life grows very beautifully and wonderful, I think. And with that basic attitude of aware and relaxed mind, you find that it is quite easy to relate it to your thoughts and emotions. And when you're not connecting with this beautiful flower, then what happens? You have no idea how to take care of it. If you are not connecting with the freshness of the present, then everything is fake, I think. If you are not connecting this moment, you have no idea how to take care of life, I think. Then everything is kind of fake, fake flower. How you think, how you do, everything is fake. Which means like maybe you are in the past, maybe you are in the future. That is fake. That's not not nature, that is not truth, that is not here. It's not here. So you are not connecting, right? So that's what I'm trying to say, like, then you are connecting with a fake flower. What is real is your breath. When I'm using breath, you have to understand I'm talking about this moment, present moment. So that is the real, your breath and present moment. That's it. That's it. If you are not thinking, if you are thinking about past or future, actually we do, right? We always thinking about past and future, hope and fear. That's just this imagination. It's not real. It's not truth. It's not nature. If your mind is in the past or the future, then you are living in a kind of like plastic house. It's or you have a plastic like garden, or fake garden. It doesn't grow. Means like it doesn't grow. What I'm trying to say is it doesn't grow, right? And it doesn't give you the freshness of life. But if you are connecting with your breath, then your life is like a beautiful garden. Very fresh. Moment by moment, like changing. It's growing. And then you appreciate the impermanence. Then you understand how to sort of, what do you call it? Sometimes people are so happy, out of control. Sometimes people are so unhappy, out of control. So you don't know how to make this balance. Very important. So if you understand this beauty of impermanence, then you don't have that, right? When you are so happy, just you look down others like you are the best, and then you have all these emotions, afflictions, like a pride and all this like comes. Too happy. And then you're very unhappy, then you lose everything, confidence, enthusiasm, everything. I can't do anything. Oh, that's not true. Everything's impermanence. It's come and go. So then you appreciate this beauty of impermanence. So nice. So you have this beautiful garden, And in order to look deeply into this garden, beautiful garden, you need a sort of deeper and deeper connection to understand it. What kind of this flower? What kind of cause and condition in order to grow this flower? You have to understand everything like that. So that you have to understand this moment, look, like a deeper sort of connection. So if you practice, if you meditate, then you will see this present moment. So many things in there, nice things and qualities in there. So that's why you need meditation. So therefore, I always say meditation is a journey of self-discovery. Self-discovery. You have already all of these wonderful qualities within you. But through the meditation, you will see them. You will discover them, all these qualities. So that's why meditation is a journey of self-discovery. When you just sit, when you sit in meditation and relax, and you become more aware of what is in this beautiful garden, and everything becomes much more clear and peaceful, To understand what I'm saying, these nice, beautiful butterflies, and in this beautiful garden, and then you go deeper, and you will learn so many things in this beautiful garden, especially in Japanese garden. So you have, there are beautiful chapters, You don't know, maybe one chapter you read, but you don't know the other chapters. So in order to read them, you have deeper meditation or whatever. You need a wisdom in order to understand all of that. So then through that you will recognize that you have this beautiful garden, and you will enjoy it. Enjoy it. So when you see this beautiful garden, you should not destroy it. Enjoy it, right? And you should protect it. You should not destroy the present moment. What I'm saying you is should not destroy the present moment by thinking of the past or future. If you're always thinking about past or future, then that means you are destroy, you're going to destroy this beautiful garden. So this is the reality. But many people don't have this connection, right? This connection. So we need to get a clear recognition of awareness, wisdom, when you meditate. And when you meditate, you need to get relaxation in your mind. So you see, these two meditations go with all your activities. Don't think only spiritually, worldly, spiritually. Do you see how important these two meditations? And they're really useful, and they support your actions, and once you understand the benefit of this meditation, really you appreciate. Makes you very happy. Once you really understand what is different between mindfulness awareness and how to connect with everything, then you appreciate your life. You appreciate, you will recognize that you are very fortunate. So from that perspective, it would not no matter how much worldly activity you do, as long as you mix your practice with your worldly activities, you can do all of your worldly things. That's the very that is the beauty of this Buddhist teachings. Okay, Buddha never said that, okay, you can't practice because you have a job, you have family, you have a worldly life, so you can't practice. Practice only for who doesn't have this kind of things and go to cave and meditate in years and years, like that kind of people. Good for this teachings, good for that kind of people, not you. He never said that. It's wonderful, right? It's like he said, okay, mindfulness awareness, like you can do this with any kind of activities. That is actually meditation, like that kind of situation. If you have very difficult situation, then actually you need this kind of practice. If you don't have a very difficult situation, then it doesn't matter. I think you are okay, So when you're, if you do this kind of meditation with your worldly activities, then your worldly capacity will grow. That's the thing. Your worldly capacity will grow, and you will be able to more easily accomplish all your worldly activities. At the same time, these activities will become even more beneficial than before. So, sometimes people say, okay, I don't have time to meditate. I'm very busy with my job, this and that. That's not true. You don't have to, as I said earlier, you don't have to sit on cushion and, meditate hours and hours. But when you go to work and, do these things, just don't forget. That's the thing. I always teach this. I'm sure you know, right? How important. I think it's very not important. Me, I don't have I don't have job like you do, right? So but you, I have lots of time. I have lots of time to meditate. But if you are busy, you don't have time, then just don't forget the truth. Just I said, don't forget the truth. Don't forget and recognize the distractions. That means you are trying to sort of mix your practice with your worldly activities, right? So then you can see actually the beauty of these teachings and instructions. Oh yeah, it really helps. And then you can it gives you all these qualities like patience and gentle and love and kindness, all of this. That's why the teachers say, even if you do this like meditation with your activities, then even you are more sort of capable and more beneficial than before. Because how you talk, how you work, everything, then everything is real, everything is fresh and good. It's not fake, So this practice give you the best ability to concentrate your mind, and this practice help you to find the best connection within yourself. And then, if you do that, eventually you will see that everything will become one gentle kindness. We're not there yet, maybe, but, eventually, if you do practice like that, it takes time, but, eventually then you can get this kind of, call it gentle kindness. If you don't have this practice, then, you are having worries and what else? Distractions, and then you don't have love and peace, because too much distractions. There's no room for peace and these things. So the practice mindfulness of mind is to be there constantly. So that's why it focuses on this present moment and on not forgetting. So things always happen one at a time. You understand that, right? Therefore, in the technique of mindfulness of mind, it is recommended that you be aware of every single perception of mind as thinking. Everything happens only once. There's just that. There's just that. Everything happens only once. While you are doing that, you are doing that. If something else happens, you are doing something else. But two things cannot happen at one time. If you think that while I'm doing this, such and such is going to happen, what should I do? What should I do? Thinking that more than that is happening. So you get involved in hope and fear in relation to all kinds of things that are not actually happening. It doesn't work that way. So the idea of mindfulness of mind is to slow down the fickleness of jumping back and forth and change, trusting and turn on all these kind of things. Slow down. So you can focus on, be aware and mindful of one thing at a time. So meditation practice has to be approached in a very simple and very basic way. Otherwise it doesn't work. Meditation is working with your constant business. In particular, mindfulness is the process of relating with individual situation directly and communicating and connecting with irritating situation in simple ways, you know. So it's wonderful. I think that this meditation, we're very fortunate. Don't forget that. Mindfulness doesn't refer to the past or the future. It is fully in the now, here. And awareness is seeing the discovery of mindfulness. It is recognition. You see, because the mindfulness provides some room for recognition of all these distractions. So they help in each other. Do you understand what is different between mindfulness and awareness? Mindfulness is like, mindfulness is like words, A, B, C, D words, right? I mean, like, and awareness is like the grammar, you know, the grammar which goes around and make a topic and sentences very correctly. Do you understand? Mindfulness is the words, you know, and then your awareness is the grammar. It makes really nice. You can write a beautiful book. So when you meditate on mindfulness, then you are not thinking, right? I mean, you are, when you meditate on mindfulness, and sometimes you might ask the question of yourself, what should I do with that? You just relax, try to meditate on mindfulness, then you have this kind of questions arise. What can I do next? That's mindfulness. And then awareness sort of gives you the answer. Mindfulness say, what should I do next? And then awareness say, you don't have to do anything with it. Okay? But you can leave it its own nature place. That's your answer. So it's like, when you meditate, these two mindfulness and awareness, it's like you discovering a beautiful flower in the jungle. When you see this beautiful flower in the jungle, you say, should I pick the flower and bring it home? Beautiful, because they are beautiful, right? Nobody owns, you just discover, oh, there is a beautiful flower. Should I pick it and bring it home? Or should I let the flower stay in the jungle and grow so the other people can enjoy? And then your awareness, this is mindfulness. What should I do next? Should I pick the flower and then bring it back home? And then your, what do you call it? The other one, the awareness. Your awareness says to leave the flower there. Don't pick it, but, and and then this is the perfect place. And then the flower grows years and years, So awareness is the sort of willingness not to cling to the discoveries of mindfulness. You see? And mindfulness is just things being what they are. Just to live it as it is. That's what I think. When I meditate, this beautiful experience comes, what should I do? Live it, is it? My awareness says, don't grasp, don't attach to it, just live it, come and go, enjoy it.
How do you, if you're doing analytic meditation, like if you're doing like 4 thoughts or something like that, how do you work mindfulness and awareness in when you're doing
mindfulness awareness with everything? Analytical meditation, resting meditation, it's what doesn't matter. It means like pay attention, be aware of whatever you're doing. You analyzes, like about precious human life. So focus on that. There is a mindfulness. Recognize the freedoms, advantages, all of that awareness. While you are meditating or analyze precious human life, and then you are thinking something else, that means you lose, you are going to lose the awareness and mindfulness. So whatever you're doing is this moment. You're doing this moment. You can't do something like past or future. That's your imagination. That's fake. That's not true. That's not truth. The truth is here. Truth is your breath. Clear, fresh. But if you're thinking something else, then you have a fake garden, fake flower. It never grows, never. You don't appreciate. You don't appreciate the seasons. You don't appreciate this change, So mindfulness awareness goes with everything, activities, worldly, spiritually, analytical meditation, rest in meditation. That's why they call these are the foundation of all kinds of meditation. So there is a clear wisdom, That's we said, clear wisdom. If you are aware of your situation, and you look at the situation directly, then you see, then you have there is a clear wisdom. There is a clear wisdom. That's your awareness mind, awareness mind. So mindfulness and awareness work together to bring sort of, this acceptance of living situation as they are. So the combination mindfulness and awareness maintains the journey. So the development of meditation practice depends upon this too. So that's why we call foundation, this true practice, foundation. This true practice develop your capacity. So you have to understand what is your goal, right? When you meditate, what is your goal? Usually the teachers say that, the the purpose of meditation is not to make your mind completely sort of empty or give you the ability to see something is like what do you call it, new, something new, or something like what do you call it, magical, something is amazing. That's not goal, but instead to make it more peaceful. That's it. Relaxed and mindful. That's the goal of your meditation. So what is, if you find out, like, meditate, mindfulness, awareness, it makes your mind, like very peaceful, relaxed. What is that? So once your mind is very peace and relaxed, then you have other things grow. You can easily, like, other experience, great experience, love and kindness, all this emptiness and all these nature things, then you can, that's why they call it foundation. So you become more sort of confident and enthusiastic about, practicing, able to establish that you are good at certain things. So all of this help to calm the mind. Calm the mind. So again, meditation is not just about feeling good. If you think that, then there is expectations. So meditation is you have to understand that meditation is a great opportunity to observe your distractions and help your sort of this, what do you call it, self-discipline, so that you develop your capacity. That is meditation. Meditation is not for get some great experience. Meditation is nothing other than see, that's the thing. Big obstacles in our life or for practitioners is distractions. So that's why the solution is mindfulness. So now you have distractions and you have solution, mindfulness, awareness. But if you don't meditate, it doesn't work. So you have to make time to meditate. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Meditation is very good opportunity to absorb your distractions. But I always say, like, don't too hard. Don't too hard meditation. Your meditation be very simple and very sort of easy way. If you don't want, you don't have to sit. You just while you are dish your washers, and you can be mindful. You drink tea or whatever, be mindful. Whatever you do, everything like that. You can just, there is no specific time for meditation. Everything's, you should remember that everything's meditation. That's great meditators like that. Everything is, what they call it, I don't know. And Buddha's the teachings, they said, like, this great elephant whether he stands or he walks, just as it is. That's the said, the great elephant means like great meditators. Whatever they do, their activities, they just leave things as it is. Means like there's no distraction. Always be mindful. So, that's the thing. But we're not there yet, but we're trying to sort of, I always say to my students that like, we have these things, right? Meditation time, and then we have post-meditation, like formal meditation, informal meditation. Most important is informal meditation, because you spend your most time you spend like with your activities, work and worldly, not spiritually. Spiritually you do like maybe 2 hours, maybe that's a lot, right? 2 hours meditate, but then what other hours you do something else. So then you have to remember most time you are doing this and that. So you act with people, then you have to remember this simple meditation and remember these instructions, okay? Okay, we have some time. Okay, now meditation time. So again, meditate, of course, mindfulness awareness, nothing else today. No, nothing else, okay? So this meditation is, remember we said, recognize your thoughts and then let them go. And of course, the combination with the breath, right? And it is a mindfulness and awareness meditation. So breathe in and breathe out very gently and relax. At the same time, recognize your distractions and then let go of everything. And then relax again. And then go back to the breath. And then recognize the thoughts. And then let them go. Again, continue to meditate on it. It's very simple. But you do that all the time. Recognize the situation, the same thing. This time, like when say recognize the distractions, but other times you have to recognize the situation and let it go. That is your concentration. So don't forget that, just leave them alone. Leave them alone means like don't grasp or reject when you have these distractions, thoughts, leave them alone means let them come and go. Let them come and go. And let your mind rest in a more peaceful state. If you do that, if you like let them come and go, then you can do that. Your mind rests in a peaceful state. And remember, I just said, when you discover a beautiful flower in the jungle, don't pick it up, right? Don't bring it back. Just relax and leave it as it is. That's why you have to remember. You have to remember, leave them alone means your thoughts, your distractions, leave them alone. Don't do anything. So the aim of concentration is to create longer time of awareness. We said continue resting. And what is important is not how long you focus on your concentration, but how soon you return to it from the distraction. That's the thing. So people do that opposite, right? Like, oh, I cannot meditate like even 1 minute. You are thinking like how long you can meditate. That's not the thing. That's not the point. The point is how soon you return to the from the distraction. That's the thing. That's why you do this. Bring it back. Leave them alone. Bring it back. That's always teachers say, bring it back, bring it back. So if you are thinking, oh, I cannot meditate 1 minute or 2 minutes, that's your expectation. Then you have hope. And then you can't do that. See, you can't do that. Then, oh, I cannot do meditate. That's another distraction. That's not the point. Long, short, doesn't matter. I mean, it's matter eventually, but now it doesn't matter. It's fine. Long, short, who cares, right? But how soon you return. If you meditate not long, then you follow, then you are not returned. Then that's the problem. That's the main obstacle. So believe me, if you do that, like maybe 1 minute, you can meditate, and then your thoughts, and then you return to this, then you, without expectation, then you can meditate longer and longer and longer and longer like that. You can tame your mind, actually not that difficult if you know how to, if you know the methods and technique and all these instructions, then you can tame your mind. It's kind of easy. You are going to tame on your mind, not my mind, right? Otherwise, it's difficult. Right? So you know exactly about your mind, your experience. So therefore, that's the thing, okay? So just bring it back. So if you choose to think, you can do that too. But you need to sort of mindfulness, you need to watch your thoughts, kind of watch your thoughts, and let go of these distractions, and then you're getting better and better. All right? Meditate for a few minutes, please. How long do you want to meditate? 10 minutes? Too long? 15 minutes?
Sure.
Too long? 15?
Go for it.
Haha, good.
Like 2 hours.
Just to sit. Maybe next section I should not teach and you just meditate. Do you want to do that? Yeah? Only meditate. No teaching? Or you want teaching?
Do you have more to teach?
Huh?
Do you have more to teach?
Yeah, if you want to teach, I can teach. If you want to meditate, we can do that. It's up to you. It's not, huh? Both? All right.
I think that's just right.
All right, let's meditate. Okay, we have 15 minutes meditation.